Shalom and welcome to Questions and Answers with RabbiEricT. Today's question came from Chet, and Chet asked the question, Rabbi, is Messianic Judaism a part of the church? Well, in order to answer that question, first I want to explain that I don't really think that's a fair question, because I don't believe that there should be something that's known as the church as opposed to the body and people of God that we read about, that God was dealing with in the Tanakh or the Old Testament, and then appeared as the Messiah of, as we see in the New Testament, as was prophesied in the Old Testament. As a matter of fact, when we read the word church in the New Testament, it is the English translation of the word ecclesia, which was used in the Septuagint, which is a Hebrew to Greek translation of the Bible that existed some 200 years before the time of Messiah. So the Jewish people were familiar with the word ecclesia in reference to the congregation or assembly of the people of God. Those that were following the ways of God in the Tanakh or the Old Testament were known as the ecclesia of God, or the assembly or the congregation of God. So when those same people heard Yeshua speak about the ecclesia, or they read about Paul writing about the ecclesia, they understood it to be a continuation of the covenant people that God had been dealing with since the beginning of the Bible, the children of Abraham, the people of Israel, and continuing on in God's covenant relationship. They would have never read those words and seen it or viewed it as a new group of people separate from the Israel of God. The word ecclesia is used 96 times in the Septuagint to refer to those people who were called out by God, serving Him according to His promises, His covenant, and His word. Likewise, those in the Brit Chadashah, or the New Covenant, that are referred to as the ecclesia, are that same group of people who have now accepted the promised, prophesied Messiah of Israel, Yeshua. So, is Messianic Judaism a part of the church? Not in that way, because the church doesn't exist apart from a connection to the Jewish believers, the people of Israel, the Commonwealth of Israel, as spoken of in the Tanakh, who have accepted Yeshua as the promised Messiah. Thank you so much for your question. If you have a question you would like to ask and have me answer in a future video, please email me at RabbiEricT@britam.org. And also, please subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when my next video comes out. Thank you and shalom.